right, welcome back. In previous episodes, I have shown how to get unlimited amount of farm soil so you can save your dirt for other things. Bone meal is so easy to get. I'm not worried about it, but you can save that. You just get straight up farm soil by going to Harvest Homestead Harvest. So we go to the map. We go out here, we go to Springlands as you get very early in the game, Harvest Homestead. And when you go here, I've shown you how to get unlimited amount of farm soil. So from Springlands Fast Travel, we just glide right on down to this plot right here. And yeah, go to your pick and have at it. Goes pretty deep, never reached the bottom on this, but as much farm soil as you need as soon as you get your farmer, and you're going to start farming. So we have reached Albaneve, and we're going to start growing gentian and wolfbang and all of the newer stuff. And we need fertilized farm soil. This takes bone dust, fossilized bone dust, nitrate, which is crafted in the laboratory. This is, you want to save this stuff. It's kind of hard. Sand's too easy to get. Don't worry about it. But nitrate is what I do not want to burn because I need to use it in other things. Let's get over to Albaneve and get to a farm where we have an unlimited amount of fertilized farm soil, at least in this release. All right, we've arrived at Albaneve Spire, which we recently climbed. I've been starting to get coal and other things. And when we go out, we're on build 893400. So that's the build we're currently on. Hopefully they don't change anything. I do not have any frost gear. So I'm starting to freeze. Got a very short period of time here. And what we're going to do on the map, and I've already gone there once, is we're gliding or traveling to Pretty Patty's pumpkin farm, and I'm going to show the route I take straight across. Doesn't require any frost gear. All right, every once in a while you'll get into dangerous frost, but you can get out of it in the allotted amount of time to continue your travel. So let's start getting there. All right, I've set my first travel point right here, glide point. We're gonna jump up here to get as much height. I'm starting to freeze. I'm in the frost area. We're over 600 meters this way, and we're still doing good. 28 seconds, 25, we're still looking good. And we're gliding to that cliffside right there. There's actually a wide area to go up under the mountain right there, and we're going to glide as far as we have. Of course, we have double jump and ghost glider. You should have that by the time you reach Albaneve. Yeah, so here's our first point, landing right here. All right, and there's some kitty cats up here. You're going to need the meat off of them, and it looks like they haven't spawned yet. I killed them. We're headed towards the next point right here, and that's only 150. I always go for the height, so just climb up as high as I can. And there are a lot of mobs that are right there. I've already killed them. Yeah, so more meat and flammable goo and all of that fun stuff. So ghost glider, updraft, we get up as high as we can. I'm still not in the cold yet. I'm in the snow right here, but I am not in the cold. So let's get some snow, get that recipe unlocked. And then our next glide point is going to be right here. All right, so it's a very short distance. So get a little height, double jump, updraft if you need it, didn't need it. And yeah, we're just gonna getting in the cold. Let's get out of the cold so I can talk and set the next glide point, which is gonna be right here. So we're 97 meters away, and we're in the cold, so we gotta move fast. Always try to get height if I can. And yeah, we're gonna glide to that. point. I'm in the snow. I'm warming up. I'm not in the frost area. The frost area doesn't start until actually you get right here, and it'll start up on you. Yep, right there. But otherwise, you're not in the frost area. You're in the snow. And yeah, we're going to go to the next point, and that is across the deadly shroud. Okay, ghost glider, and we shouldn't have a problem. What we're going to do is start our glide. We're going to hit updraft right early. If you need to, you can land right here. Save a little stamina. It's ticking down. I've got stuff to worry about, but we're going to go across the, oh, it's setting in. I got 24 seconds. We're going to go across here to our next point, across the deadly shroud. All right, cool, nice view. And yeah, we're out of the frost area. Let me see, can I land right here? No, I can't. Don't take any fall damage. All right, cool. Made it this point. Very nice. The next point is going to be across the ravine here. So 315 meters away. A little updraft, go across the ravine here. Is that Bittermelt Lake or something like that? We're going to land hopefully safely without falling down. And yeah, we're going to run to our next marker. And we're headed north, as you can see here on the map. And, you know, if you need to freeze the map. All right, we're almost there. And I already have an altar here, but I like to keep that for future travels if I've got available altars. So put that there, and here we go. And then we're going to be watching for birdies. Hopefully they have not responded. Cool. And we're sitting right here. I have an altar right there. I'm just going to go ahead and hit my, if I can. There we go. 80 something this way. Still not in the frost. Pretty safe. There's my altar. So I like to put one here. Get snow, resources, conifer logs. And then right here, there's nothing in here really, but it's just a milestone. Go in, crack some resources, wood, that fun stuff. And so yeah, we've made it to this point, and now we're going to go to our final destination, Pretty Patty's Pumpkin Farm. And it is 155 this way. Doesn't matter where you are. Did I research this? No, I didn't. Always get the good stuff. All right, so it is just straight down, right, for the most part. Just glide over, and as soon as you clear the cliff, there it is. I already picked all the pumpkins. There we go. This is actually a quest you get later, not necessarily the first point. But yeah, look at this. Fertilized farm soil. As much as you want. Load up, go back, start farming your gentian, your wolfang, and everything else that requires fertilized farm soil. So this is very important in progressing in Albaneve and in the game. So I hope this video was helpful. We're sitting right here. Let me take this off. Pretty Petty Pumpkin Farm. We took off from Albaneve Ancient Spire. We traveled to these points here to here, and we still got a lot of Albaneve to do, but no problem. Right below the event honor hall, which I'd like to get some great cosmetic gear, my favorite stuff there, but it'll be another episode. All right, so until that next episode, happy gaming.